Hi guys, Life Science 7A. I wanted to real quick discuss this Chapter 5 chapter challenge, so you guys had the right answers. Write the key term from above that best matches each description. Plant-like organism that lack chlorophyll. The plant-like that lack chlorophyll are the fungi. A virus that infects bacteria is called a bacteriophage. The way of grouping things together based on how they are similar is classification. Unicellular organisms that have a nucleus, that is a protist, or in some cases you could say yeast, which is a fungi, but usually it's protists. Number 5, the protein covering of a virus is called the capsid. 6, the science of classifying things is called taxonomy. 7, classification group made up of related phyla is a kingdom. No, related phyla. Number 8, unicellular organism that does not have a real nucleus. That's going to be bacteria or archaea. If you were going with what the book had as the old word, it was monarin. Explain how your words in each pair are related. Write your answers in complete sentences. The trick to these is to not use the word both. So genus is a group of related species. So genus is a group larger than species. Classification and taxonomy. Taxonomy is the study of classification. Capsid is the outer covering of a virus. And a phylum is used to break up a kingdom. Grouping things according to how they are alike is classification B. Scientists first learned about viral reproduction by studying C. bacteriophages. The largest classification group is the D kingdom. Today, most scientists accept a classification system with, well, it used to be 5, now it's 6 kingdoms, so it's not even on there. Organisms that look alike and can reproduce among themselves are in the same species, A for number 5. The kingdom made up of mostly single-celled organisms that have real nuclei is the protist kingdom, D. The smallest classification group or level is the species. Two groups of viruses are DNA viruses and cRNA viruses. Bacteria are, well, they used to be called monarins, A. The two parts of a scientific name include B, genus and species, just like we humans are Homo sapiens. Some scientists would like to make 2 kingdoms for fungi. Some scientists would like to break the kingdoms up for the protists. Taxonomy is the study of living things. Taxonomy is the study of classification. There are 10 major classification groups. That is wrong. There are 7. Dogs and wolves belong to the same genus. That is true. Scientists who classify living things are botanists. False. They are taxonomists. The protein covering of a virus is called the capsid. That is true. If you were to discover a new species, how would you determine its classification? You would look at its traits, its bone structure, its cells. You would look at its DNA. You would look at its metabolism. All those things you'd have to look at. And you would look at what it's closely resembling to. And then obviously you would use all the things available to you. Why is taxonomy a complex subject? We're always learning new things about organisms. We're always finding new organisms, and organisms are going extinct, and we lose organisms. So we have to keep changing things over time as we learn new and new things. Why is it difficult to treat an infection caused by a virus? We have antibiotics that kill bacteria. Antibiotics don't kill viruses. Not to mention, a virus isn't truly alive, so how do you kill what's not alive? Number 4, what do scientists use to classify an organism? Well, you use the traits, the color, the fur. If it has fur, you use it as a plant. Is it an animal? You use its cells. Does it have a nucleus? Does it not have a nucleus? How does it get its food? And then obviously you use the DNA too. Fungi were once called non-green plants. Why do you think fungi were described in this way? Well, because mushrooms look like plants. They grow out of the ground. They have root-like structures that are called rhizoids. They have a stem, and some of them are even colored almost like a flower on the top. Number 6, what is shown in the diagram below? That is called viral reproduction. What is structure A called? That is a bacteriophage. B is the actual E. coli bacteria. The bacteriophage is infecting. What is happening in step 2? In step 2, right here, it is injecting its DNA into the bacterial cell. What is happening in step 5? In step 5, they are breaking out, and this is called lysis. All right, guys and girls, I wanted you to make sure you had some good explanations, and I hope this helps. Obviously, your test is coming soon. Until next time, I'm Mr. Hescox. Be good and be safe.